Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of Debugging Maths. So in this video, I'll teach you how to add and subtract matrices, and also why we add and subtract matrices, because the concept of why is even more important than how. So let's get started. So before we even start talking about the concept of addition and subtraction, so this is matrix A. Don't forget, matrices are always denoted in capital letters. So this is a 2 by 2 matrix. Note that you cannot add two matrices that are not of the same order. Make sure you watch my previous video on order of a matrix to understand what I'm talking about. You cannot add two matrices that are not of the same order. So the order, if I am going to add this 2 by 2, it has to be another 2 by 2 matrix. For example, let's say a matrix B now. What order is this? So this is a 2 by 2. I can only add two matrices of the same order, and you'll find out why. Let's proceed. So now, what is A plus B? A, don't forget, in caps, the matrices are denoted in caps. A plus B would be very simple. We add them based, you see the reason now, this is 2 by 2, this is 2 by 2. The reason why we add two matrices that are of the same order only is because we add them like this. This element here has to add up with this element. This one here, element here, has to add up with this one. This 3 here has to add up with this 2. You get it now, right? So if the order is not the same, if one matrix is bigger or slightly bigger than the other one by order, then you can't add it. You cannot add those two matrices. It's not possible. That will be the answer. Undefined or not possible. You cannot perform the operation addition or subtraction on matrices that are not of the same order. So now let's go on with this question. 2 plus 3, that will be 5. 1 plus 1, that will be 2. 3 plus 2, that will be 5. 5 plus 3, that will be 8. Note that in addition and subtraction, you can add a matrix together like this, and this is still the same thing as this. So you can flip it. You can say this plus this, or you can flip it the other way around. You can bring B first and add it to A, whichever way. But this is obvious now, right? But in multiplication, it is very different. That is why we need to state this out first. Don't confuse it for multiplication. They are not the same. For multiplication, you know, when we say A times B, in multiplication of matrices, you cannot flip them. A times B is funny how B times A is a different thing entirely. But for addition and subtraction, we have the liberty of flipping them whichever way we want. That means, please pay attention, that means we can say A minus B is the same thing as minus B plus A, right? A times B is the same thing as B times A. That would be damn wrong. You can't do that. This is a different order entirely, and don't worry, when we get to multiplication, I will explicitly state that fact. So this is not equal and they are not the same. So how about C minus D? Very simple concept. They are of the same order, 2 by 2, 2 by 2. So you can carry the operation subtraction. So 2 minus 5, that will be minus 3. 1 minus 2, that will be minus 1. 9 minus 1, that will be 8. And 2 minus 1, that will be 1. So you see now. So now, you might be given a question like this. A plus D. Look at this matrix very well. What's the order? The order is 2 by 2, a square matrix. What about this one? This one is a 3 by 1 matrix. 3 by 1 matrix. Notice something, they are not of the same order. Because they are not of the same order, carrying out addition or subtraction in this matrix is not possible. So wrong, undefined, and we cannot carry out the operation on them because they are not of the same order. So you need to check when you are adding or subtracting, are they of the same order? If they are not of the same order, then you can't carry out the operation on them. So now you might find a question like this. Now they are saying, now look at the question. A is equal to B. Find X and Y. First of all, are they the same order? This is a 2 by 2, 2 by 2 matrix, and this is also a 2 by 2, and they are saying they are equal. So let's find X and Y. Very easy. All you need to do is just equate them together. So of course we can write them like this because they have the same order and it was stated in the question that they are equal. So now you can see the reason why they are supposed to be in the same order. Now this is equal to this, meaning x plus 2 over 3 is equal to 2. This element here is equal to this element here. Make sure you watch position of the matrix so you understand more. So multiply 3 in both sides, and then 3 times 2 will just become 6, and then subtract 2 from both sides, just bring 2 to this side. So x will be equal to 6 minus 2, and that will be equal to 4. So x is 4. So what about y? Of course, y is here. Y will be equal to 1 here. Y plus 2 is equal to 1. So subtract 2 from both sides. Y is equal to minus 1. So very simple, and that's your answer. So of course you might be given this 3 by 3 matrix. You can see this is a 3 by 3 matrix, and this is also a 3 by 3 matrix. So of course we can perform addition and subtraction on it. So C plus D will be, add them together. 3 plus 3 is, this first one to this one is 6. 1 plus 2 is 3. 1 plus 6 is 6. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. 1 plus 4 is 5. 1 plus, that's 3. 1 plus 1, just add them. It's kind of like this one is, they are in the same position, so we can just add them together. So then the 1 plus 1 is 2, and the last position, that's 1 plus 2, which is 3. So in real time, everything is relatively simple and easy as long as you understand the concept, you understand what you are doing. So keep practicing, and I'll see you guys in the next one.